Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, chosen, I got to talk to y'all about how the narcissistic energy is no longer winning. You know, there was a time where we didn't even really recognize the term, right? It almost seems like it came out of nowhere. But I'm so glad that these personality traits now have a label, right? I'm sure the word existed for a long time, but it's become far more highlighted now that we are in the age of Aquarius, because now you see people became very, very good at portraying to be one thing with the intention of doing something else. In other words, they'll come in being nice, nasty. You ever dealt with somebody that was nice, nasty, where they come in like they're the victim, or they come in pretending to be sweet and having the best of intentions, but behind that mask is a wolf, a thirsty wolf that's hungry, that's looking for a way to project their insecurities, fears, anger, bitterness off onto you. This has become a very highlighted thing because we are in the age of I know. And so now that your spiritual eyes are open, you can't just unsee these personality traits, right? And this is where you start to cut off a lot of people, because you start to realize a lot of people literally have carried that same energy. And I strongly believe it's because of the conditioning of society, the unhealthy family dynamics, the survival mode energy. Because in survival mode, you'll do a lot of things, right? You'll wear a lot of masks. You'll go against people in order to win, right? And that is typically for those who are not chosen seed. Because one thing that distinguishes a chosen seed from one who is not chosen is that chosen seeds, just, you don't have it in you to manipulate people. Not intentionally. You don't have it in you to manipulate people. So you likely would have attracted many narcissists. And it's like, you look up and it's like, okay, I heard a lot of people say, like, look, I don't even want to keep on abusing the term. I know that y'all hear this term a lot, so I'm really trying to avoid saying it. No, say it. The fact of the matter is, the reason why the term is being thrown around so much is because you come to realize that most people in your inner circle, on an intimate level all the way to a global level, literally operate in narcissistic energy. And the worst ones are the ones who play victim. They come in, victimhood mentality, acting as if you have harmed them. And it's like, what is wrong with you? Are you mentally stable? Are you, what's going on here? What's happening here? Okay. This has become such a highlighted thing where it's like you have to start setting some healthy boundaries. And I think people are surprised, because as a chosen seed, you get to that point where it's like, no more coddling. No, I can see your tears. I can hear you whining. I can hear your little complaint, but I can see behind that is a raving wolf, a raging wolf, just waiting to feed, waiting to have that door open so that it can come in and bring chaos into your life, chosen. You see it from a mile away. So you start handling people from a different angle, and folks are surprised out here. They are shocked that you are not soft-spoken with them anymore. They are shocked that you are not belly rubbing them anymore. They are shocked when you come forward and you speak truths, when they thought, I don't know what they thought. I guess they was under the impression that you would just be like, oh, okay, I apologize. And no, That's not healthy. That's not balanced to coddle someone's BS. That's not balanced. I think there's a strong misconception that when you are doing spiritual work or when you have evolved and you've come into the realization that you have a divine purpose, that you are always supposed to be the one that handles things where everybody feels soothed in that moment. There is a huge misconception, because a lot of people will tell you, well, no, if you're spiritual, if somebody wrongs you, you should apologize to, you should apologize if someone feels like you wronged them. But a lot of times they don't feel like you wronged them. They know you didn't wrong them. They're just coming in because they need to feel like they've won by getting you to submit to their BS. And the only way to correct that childlike behavior in that person is to address it directly and to let them know, no, we're not going to play them victimhood games. No, I see the foolery. Okay, so we're going to handle it this way and then shut them down. You don't have to get loud. You don't have to be obnoxious. You don't have to curse them out. But there's ways to handle people to where they don't walk away thinking, oh, I was right, because they apologized. Apologize for I'm sorry, for who? For what? Apologies are on reserve for things that are worthy of apologizing for. So the narcissists have now become the victims, right? This is the energy that they are now portraying. And they truly believe that the chosen seed are going to fall for that energy hook, line, and sinker because we are compassionate, empathetic beings. But just as we are compassionate, empathetic beings, we are also very straightforward, direct, fair beings who understand what justice is, what balance is. Okay? We're not just going to lay down and be walked over just because a person wants to come in feigning as if they are the victim in a situation that's not even a situation. The narcissists are really losing it out here, y'all. They're losing their grip, and they don't have anybody to dump their emotions on anymore. And this is why you will find that they will go from being in the trickster spirit is morphing. Let's just put it that way. The trickster spirit is morphing into a victimhood type of face. That's the persona that it's going to give off. That's the energy that it's going to present itself with through these karmics. The trickster spirit coming from victimhood mentality. Okay? Oh, I thought this and you're not who I thought you were, and please shut up. You're not even who you thought you was. This is what the karmics need to know. They don't even know who they are. But they want to come in and make it seem as if because you're not belly rubbing them, then somehow you're not as good of a person as they hoped you would be. No, a good person is going to show you the mirror. And what they see, what the karmics see in that mirror is not always most of the time it ain't going to be what they want to see. Let's just put it that way. Because you ain't holding up no smokescreen mirrors. You're not holding up no mirrors with no rose-colored tints, chosen. You're holding up mirrors that are squeaky clean, where they're going to see not just their physical, but they're going to see straight through to their soul if they have one. People need to recognize that this is a new day and age, and nobody is going to fall for the victimhood BS. That will be the energy of the karmics in 2025, y'all. Get ready for the sob stories. Get ready for folks to be out here trying to say, oh, well, you're not that nice. You're not that compassionate. You're not who you say you are, because you won't belly rub me. You won't play with me in my victimhood games. Nope. Hell to the no. This is not that. You've done too much work on yourself, chosen to be pulled back into that energy with them just putting on another costume. Same Same person, same energy, different costume. They went from being boldly disrespectful, arrogant, trying to work up against you, jealous, envy, to now they're the victim. Poor little thing. Poor little me is what the karmics are going to be in 2025. They're just going to have to do the work because you will not be there to rock them. You will not be there to allow them to emotionally dump on you, okay? And to use you as their source, their emotional and energetic supply. They can do that with. And I'm here to say, I have to be the first to raise my hand on this. Because as a spiritual advisor, right? I have a calling to do spiritual work. That much is clear. I embrace my calling and I love what I do. It's my purpose. But I do find that these same karmics have been drawn to me lately. I tell y'all they've been drawn to me lately. And they come in with this innocent energy. But behind all of that, a lot of these beings have a specific intention to try to see if they can rock me a little bit. I'm a very straightforward and direct person. And so for those of you who listen to me on my channel, you understand, hey, there's two sides to me. Two sides that I've openly showed to the world. I don't hide neither one of them. So if I got to be direct and straightforward, no chaser, like you gonna get this truth and then I'm going to block you because you will not win with the victimhood mentality. Yes, that side of me most definitely exists. And I know it's the same for every chosen seed out there. And you can't be afraid to allow that part of you to be presented to people that need to see and hear it. It's the only way that balance is restored in the world is when people understand that you can't just walk over people. You can't just use victimhood energy in order to get somebody to bow down and to have you feeling like you're right for your foolish behavior. No, wrong is wrong. Right is right. You're going to get checked and you're going to get blocked. Okay. And that's it. And that's all. There's nothing more to it. And they'll walk away angry. They'll walk away talking mess. They'll walk away saying, oh, you ain't who you said you was because you didn't fall for their BS. But that is their personal problem. Let them get over it. Let them go within and do some soul searching, because the more chosen seed that they run across that's standing on their square and that's not going to allow these beings to move them through their victimhood ways, apologizing to them for their BS, the more chosen seed that they run across that's speaking truth and holding up that mirror in their face, that's being very straightforward and direct with them, the less they'll try to play them games, y'all. Okay? Because they're only going to do that with the chosen seed. They will not play those victimhood games with another karmic, because karmics, they already in karmic energy, so they know the game, right? You got two people that are, all of them are going to be in victimhood mentality. All karmics are toxic. All karmics are, low vibrational, and in a very bitter survival mode energy. So they can't play that game with other karmics. But now they're finding out that they can no longer play that with the chosen seed. It's a new day. So definitely stand up for yourselves. I know y'all don't have a problem with doing it, but don't feel bad about putting somebody in their place. Okay? Don't feel bad about responding in a way that's just and righteous. Don't feel bad about calling judgment on a situation and making sure that, okay, yeah, I know you wanted me to coddle you. I know that's what you wanted, but no, I'm not going to. Get over it. Go heal. Period. Conversation is done. Now you're moving on to bigger and better things. And hey, they'll still be sitting there feeling some type of way, raging internally because they couldn't shake you. Oh, well, that's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe. 2025 is here, y'all. 2025 is here. Get ready for the changes. The shakeup is happening. The closing out of karmic contracts is occurring here. 2025, y'all. I hope you enjoy your last day of 2024. Make sure y'all do that burning and releasing. Take salt baths if you need to. Set intentions that anything that is not meant to go with you that happened in 2024 is left in 2024. Clean slate, y'all. 365 days to get it right. Same thing for the karmics. But they're going to learn today, because you're going to be doing a lot of teaching in 2025. Get ready for the victims to start pouring in. But they're going to also find out that you will not coddle that energy. So they're going to be left feeling really, really cold and like they have not been able to feed because they don't have a narcissistic supply coming from the chosen seed anymore. That's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know if these beings have showed up in your energy yet. And I'll talk to y'all next time.